We have a $200 donation from insert name here. Second time donating, but this is easy. Great race, important cause, and of course, Yavi. Greetings from Germany. $500 from Yoshi Savior. Finally got the time to donate for the event. Keep up the awesomeness. Save the frames, save the baby Yoshis. All right, we're going to take a break, run some ads. We will be right back. Welcome back to Awesome Games Done Quick 2018.
Drop a bunch
Got
of Zelda.
quite a few donations still. We have $150 from Up North Geek. Dram 2, best Dram. $30 donation from Ryko. The final night of GDQ is always equal parts sad and awesome. I'm thankful to everyone that makes these events so enjoyable to watch. Shoutouts to the tech crews putting out all the fires and keeping the speed going. $200 from Anonymous. Great Mario World run so far. This donation is going towards making POObear's dreams of killing the Yoshis come true. $250 from Stega Root Beer. Had to donate during one of my favorite games of all time, even if I only played the easier GBA version. And with that, we're going to throw to interview. Take it away.
33. And welcome everyone back to Awesome Games Done Quick 2018. We are very sadly, we are coming up on the end of the marathon. We have just 2 runs left for you guys, setting up for Super Dram World for you guys right now. But we are also, right after that, going to be going into The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and that will be run by this gentleman right here, ATZ. How you doing, man?
I'm pretty good, man. How are you doing?
Dude, I'm doing good. I have to ask you first thing right off the bat. You're the closer. There aren't a lot of people that can say, I got to be the closer of such a, kind of almost the Super Bowl, I call it, of speedrunning. How does that feel right now? Do you have extra pressure on yourself or what?
Yeah, a lot of extra
it.
pressure. Yeah, I've done a run in the past at AGDQ 2014, actually. I ran Paper Mario there. But yeah, this is definitely a lot different of an experience being the last run, just because, I'm the closer and I have to represent the event as a whole. So yeah, it's definitely a lot more pressure.
More eyeballs watching, just analyzing everything. But man, you got a great speed game in my opinion. I absolutely love watching Breath of the Wild speedruns. I love all the different categories you guys have and everything. To you, what is it that drew you to running this? Is it just it's the new Zelda, I want to run it?
Well, Breath of the Wild in general is really interesting because it's such an open game that there are so many possibilities that you have to work with.
Sure.
So for me, I'm one of the people that likes to route games a lot.
Yeah.
And I like to just figure out the fastest way to do things in order. And I just experiment with all those things. So with Breath of the Wild, I just had a field day with that game because I was testing stuff in every single category out there. and just trying to figure out the fastest way to do everything in such a massive game is really fun to me. So
yeah, it's really fun. I'm the same as you. Routing is my favorite part of speedrunning. So I can imagine you basically answered the next question right there. Did you find Breath of the Wild doesn't seem like that kind of speed game? Someone makes a Google Doc, it says here's the route, and you just go. That you experimented yourself with even just little things like maybe I don't pick up, you know, this piece of armor over here. I don't pick up this little group of mushrooms, and all of a sudden that's gonna change things later on.
yeah, I actually made, I guess, the first big route for AMQ.
Oh, okay.
Of course, I had help from a lot of different people in the community, but I made the first route for that, and I also made the current route, which I found about 2 months ago.
Sure.
And it ended up saving about 3 minutes over the old one.
Oh, wow.
So I know a ton about the routing in the game. And yeah, it's all about durability, all your items. There's so many things that goes into the run that it's a lot of fun to do everything like that.
Yeah, weapon durability seemed like one of those things that casually is super frustrating, but in a speed run, you don't just pick up one super weapon and that just carries you through the whole game. You have to route out, I'm going to have this for about 1.5 fights here, and then I need this weapon.
Yeah,
it's cool.
for the most part, it's all about two-handed weapons, because two-handed weapons are what we use for stasis launches, which are one of the main techniques I use within the game. So yeah, stasis launches, you really only have like 4 or 5 stasis launches for, you know, one weapon, and then that weapon's broken. So
Sure.
we do a lot of those in the run too, so durability is a problem.
There might be some people out there saying, oh, what is the stasis launch? If I were to ever go through and make like a top 10 speedrun tricks of all time, I'd be hard pressed to leave off stasis launching. It's such a satisfying trick. You go so fast across these, you know, obviously huge maps. If you guys haven't seen it, you're gonna love seeing it on stage tonight by ATZ. Do you consider it one of those tricks? How hard is it to execute it? How hard is it to pick it up, even as just a party trick?
Stasis launching in general is actually not that difficult. For me to get my first launch, it actually only took me probably 30 minutes. And to be consistent, I guess a couple days on and off. But no, it's actually not that hard to learn. And anyone can really pick it up if they want to learn it and just show it off. But it does become more difficult depending on the object that you're stasising off. So, for example, if you're trying to stasis off of like a huge tree, that's a lot easier than something just like a little rock that's on the ground.
Yeah, right. It's amazing how creative you guys seem to get with finding. It seems like you'll get to an area and just say, okay, where's anything I can use to stasis launch off?
Yeah, that's a lot of the routing in the game. We just go to an area and we want to go from like point A to point B.
Sure.
The first thing we do is we look around for trees, we look around for rocks, we look around for anything that we can use to stasis off. So,
man, I have to. I'll preface this. This is probably a meme question. It definitely is a meme question. I have to ask you, with all the categories in this game, when's your first 100% run of this game?
Probably never. That's very long.
I believe, what's world record right now? Like 33 hours or something stupid?
Something like that, yeah. It's like a day and a half of straight running, so it's a little bit too long for me, but some crazy people out there have done it.
Yeah, I think you were talking about how there was the first person who ever did it. They went to sleep.
Yeah, they went to bed. So then the next run that they did, they saved like 8 hours just from staying awake the whole time.
You know you're running a good speedrun category when you have an 8-hour gold split. It's great. Well, I want to get to just a couple of social media questions right here. I have to ask this because I love it. From John Louis Smith, have you collected all 900 Korok seeds?
No, not even close. Not even close. On my casual file, I probably have like 200 or something like that.
Oh, okay. That's
way too many.
I got like 20. I need to play more of that game. From Too Shy Shy, do you feel even more pressure knowing that you're the last run of AGDQ? You talked about that a little bit.
Yeah, we talked about that already, but yeah, definitely. Definitely, it's a lot more pressure being the last run.
And of course, from Mikomi Kasomi, what was the most challenging part to learn for the run?
The most challenging part? I want to say just learning how to move within the game.
Sure.
Because movement is such a huge part of Breath of the Wild, given that it's such a glitch-free game because it's new. So it's not a glitchy mess like a lot of other Zelda games are. So getting good at Breath of the Wild involves knowing exactly how Link moves and how to be fast with just the basic mechanics in the game. So the most challenging part is definitely just learning how to move well.
We were talking before the interview, and you talked about how it seems like one of the main things that draws you to speed games. You kind of like more glitch-free games, because I know you're actually one of the top runners, if not the top runner, at Majora's Mask glitch list, a super cool category in my opinion.
Yeah, I picked up Majora's Mask glitch list maybe 3 years ago or something like that. And I was really the only runner of that category that lives in like North America or Europe.
Sure.
That like glitchless in Japan is a huge thing. So I decided to pick that up, and I had a lot of fun with it. So I played it a lot for years, and now these days, a lot of people actually run glitchless because they saw me run it, and they see how cool it is to just do runs with the basic things that you have in the game and just learn how to move well.
Absolutely.
So that's what drew me to Breath of the Wild as a speed game, is that it's very similar to glitchless games where you have to just be good at the game rather than being good at a bunch of glitches and stuff like that.
Sound like pretty passionate about the run, man. I am looking forward to it. Glad you get the opportunity to close out the marathon strong with Breath of the Wild all main quests. I do want to switch shifts real quick. Again, we got Dram World coming up. We're going to be switching over to, once again, talking about all the amazing prizes we have coming up for you right now.
Spike. What's up? Prizes.
How did you do that?
Years and years of training, my friend. So you know what? Guys, we're coming up on the final run of the marathon, but that doesn't matter because, as always, yeah, there's more. There's more prizes.
Sure.
So first up, and you know, HC, I was actually hoping you could help me talk about these. We have some signed Rivali amiibo figures from Breath of the Wild, signed by the voice actor himself.
Yeah, those are signed by Sean Chiplock. He's the voice actor for Rivali within the game. He's the English voice actor, of course. But yeah, he contacted me on Twitter about a week ago or so, and he sent those in. So those are really cool. Both of them are signed. We got ones that are out of the box, ones that are signed directly on the amiibo. Sure. So those are super cool prizes, actually.
Yeah, they're definitely cool. And
Yeah.
if you win those, you'll be getting a set of one in and one out of box. That's a $15 donation during this final run. It's coming up here for Breath of the Wild. We also have this amazing Breath of the Wild Complete Edition guide. This book weighs about 5 pounds. It's like 600 pages long, and it has probably everything you need to know about Breath of the Wild for a casual play. Not quite sure it's going to suffice for a speed run, but you know, hey, if you haven't found all the Koroks, right here, there you go.
Yeah, that could be good for me, actually.
This was sent in to us by a good friend, E-Mister, and you know what? The book is actually so heavy, he sent us in a Breath of the Wild backpack to help you carry it. So you can put it in there, and you know what? That backpack's gonna look really silly if you're not wearing this Breath of the Wild hoodie. So we're gonna throw that in there as well. And of course, all of it comes with a beautiful little Breath of the Wild pin that I believe is now in one of the pockets of these hoodies because you know what? I did not plan this very well. I'm gonna be real with you.
It looks awesome, we promise.
It's a cool pin, I promise.
Yeah.
I left it in that. So keep in mind, guys, in addition to that, we have all kinds of other great prizes that are running all through the remainder of the marathon. We have that Super Nintendo Classic up there, again, from E-Mister. Amazing thing. We have some other things, a wonderful banner from LLK featuring Star Fox 2, Breath of the Wild, and this crazy mashup of a fight between an R-Wing and one of the Guardians. You know what? Probably doesn't happen in the game, but there's an R-Wing and Ocarina of Time. I mean, who knows? It could happen. I believe it.
DLC.
That's the first DLC chant I think I've ever heard, so I just want to put that out
Make me pay money. Make me pay money.
So in addition to those things, guys, of course, we have the amazing Bandai Namco prize pack. It's pretty much just everything on this table and more. You got the Tales of Xillia 2 Collector's Edition with all of the wonderful contents. You've got these amazing Gundam folders. You've got that awesome steering wheel, that Lord of Cinder statue, all of these wonderful games, Project Cars 2, Dot Hack GU, Last Recode, Little Nightmares, Sword Art Online, Hollow Realization, of course, Tales of Xillia 2, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and tons of
How did you have all of that memorized? It wasn't going off of a cue card. That was really good.
Thank you, Spike. And of course, also all the great shirts in front, like for Code Vein and for Dragon Ball Fighters and again, Sword Art Online, and so much more stuff, guys. That's a $120 donation from now until the end of the marathon. Make sure to get those in. We're already at $1,750,000. Yeah, that's incredible. That is an incredible amount of generosity, but we can't stop here. That $2 million goal is in sight, and we're going to reach that goal.
Heck yeah, dude. Breath of the Wild, it's going to be one that pushes us across. Or maybe during
try,
Dram
I'll
World.
try.
Go for it right now, guys.
There's actually a little bit of a secret that's going to happen at the beginning of the Breath of the Wild run that I'll announce. So Stay tuned for that.
Stick around, ladies and gentlemen.
And you know what, guys? As always, remember, if you're ever curious about what's coming up in terms of prizes, runs, incentives, anything, you can go over to gamesdonequick.com, check out the tracker. You're going to find all the information you need there. Spike, thank you so much for having me. But you know what? I got to run before this next run.
I don't think it's working.
Go watch Dram World. Go watch Dram World. It's cool. GrandPOObear is cool. You'll enjoy it.
Those were lovely facial gestures, Spike. Anyways, so as a quick announcement, the save versus kill incentive is going to end after the second level of Dram World. So again, the save kill will be cut off after the second stage is complete. So right now, to give you an idea, save is winning by about $3,000. So save is $59,306 to kill, which is $56,667. So be sure to get those donations in. Whether or not you want to save or kill the Yoshis, it is anybody's snipe at this point. We have a $1,000 donation from Chaussette. We translated this from French, and it says, Rochefort will not fall without a fight. And again, do not forget to get those donations in also for the horse's name from Breath of the Wild. Thank you. We have a $1,100 donation from Anonymous. Thank you. No comment, but we appreciate it. $100 donation from Anonymous. Congrats to the SMW runners on a great race, and good luck to Pooh on Super Dram World 2. This donation is to remind me that Yavi is the horse that Mario rides, and also the name of the horse that Link should ride. $500 donation from Metal Slime. Thank you for everyone's hard work this year. My father beat colon cancer and my aunt beat breast cancer. It's my privilege to share my good fortune with others. $1,000 donation from Tyron. The work you're doing is so important. I lost my mother to pancreatic cancer in 2011, but I think she would have loved seeing video games used. It's such a massive force for good. Keep up the good work, kill the cancer, and save the Yoshis. Thank you. $25 donation from Walk 64. I love GDQ, and I had to get a donation for Breath of the Wild. My father passed from cancer, and you guys are doing great things and are getting me into speedrunning too. $25 donation from Desolation. Had to donate while grandPOObear is running Dram 2. Have fun with those lava dolphins. $200 from Siani57. Save the Yoshi babies. $50 from Nick G. AGDQ is a beautiful thing. I will donate an additional $5 for every death in Super Dram World 2. You got this, grandPOObear. 2 million hype! It's happening! $35 from Anonymous for my amazing aunt who beat cancer's butt thanks to early detection. $500 donation from Anonymous, longtime watcher, first time donor, hoping we make it to 2 million. $130 from the Mitch, 1.8 mil hype. And with that, can we build up some excitement for grandPOObear and Super Dram World 2? You paid for it. Let's go for it. Best of luck, Pooh.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I am grandPOObear. Sitting behind me, I'm going to run him off. We got Mike. Of course, you guys know who he is, though. Like, let's move on from that. We got Off Blues, who you just heard his amazing, beautiful voice. We got Link Dead. If you ever see me skip an entire level and you're like, that's cheating, blame Link Dead. And really the man of the hour, who's much more important to me or than me here in this run. This is Pangea Panga. And he actually created this game and devved it out with, yes. I also want to give a special shout out to Kaizo Man, who's out in the crowd as well, who helped him with ASM and some other things. Has been really helpful with all these types of games this year. And then holding the Dram World Unified title belt right there, ladies and gentlemen, is John Carls, my man. I'll explain that here in a bit, but I guess so you guys, first of all, I guess I gotta need to explain it. This isn't like your normal Mario World. It's going to be slightly different, quite a bit harder. I know you're used to seeing Super Metroid in this slot. Don't worry, I'm still gonna die, so we're gonna get everything we want. Shout out to Zoe. Shout
Don't
out to
act
Oats and
surprised.
Goats. Yeah, come on.
Cold-blooded.
I'm also going to be donating $10 per death. There's a lot of people out in the audience that are going to be doing their own thing. I'm pretty sure my man Carl Sagan's at home is going to crack open his wallet too. So, yeah. With that being said, I'm going to count it down. It actually starts when Mario moves, so I'm going to hit the button on 3, and then we're going to count it down. So, 3, 2, 1, go! Panga, you want to read this out real quick?
The Return of One, back for action. A sequel to Dram, a main attraction. Jam-packed with more memes. Get ready for screams.
Ooh. And we'll look at a few of these. Blocks. This first level right here is all about backtracking. But we're gonna do our best to skip a good chunk of that backtracking. And you'll see what I mean. So there's gonna be these bonsai bills that come out right in your face. And what I need to do is actually kill each bonsai bill to get past it. There's 2 more here in this first section, but we're gonna try and just skip both of them.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah. I never get that first try.
That's a big skip, too.
Yeah.
How much time?
It saves like 35 seconds.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Pretty monumental.
It's a pretty huge skip for a game like this that usually doesn't allow skips like that. With that being said, the second half's really boring, so if you want to read off a donation or 2, go for it.
All right, thank you, Pooh. I have a $700 donation from Seraph. Thank you. Last donation of the marathon. Huge shout-outs to grandPOObear. He's an amazingly positive and talented streamer who really helped me through some dark times in my life. And now he's back here again helping to prevent cancer. Oh yeah, and kill the Yoshis.
Yes. Oh, by the way, the Yoshi incentive is going to be over after I finish the next level. So if somebody could snipe that kill incentive in there, I'd really appreciate it. So. So I should talk about the Unified Dram title belt. I'm a huge wrestling fan. Shout out to the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. So when I got the two records for this, and I already had the 2 records for Dram 1, I was kind of joking on stream like, oh man, I need a unified title belt. And lo and behold, one of my amazing viewers sent me one. So that's what John Carls is holding over there. I don't really know of a good way to explain this level. This kind of, I don't want to say straightforward, but it's awkward. One thing you're going to be noticing is I'm going to be getting these dragon coins right here. And that's going to actually open up the extra bonus Star World levels that we're going to want to get to.
Yeah, you can hide items behind the dragon coins, and when you collect all 5, the items that were behind them appear, so.
Yeah, getting them are not required to beat the game. I just figured if you want to go the extra mile and torture yourself even more, then go for it. Get these coins.
And we're going the extra mile, baby. What's really funny is this fish on my TV at home, I can't see it, so I actually use those 3 baseballs to time it out, but here you can see it fine, so this jumps really hard. Oh, I got it.
Still deathless, too.
I can't believe I got that. I never get that.
Well, it's not going to be
now.
deathless
For now.
Okay, so that's it. We're gonna have to close the save or kill the baby Yoshis. I really thought I would have more time for that, but sorry guys. So right here, we're actually gonna go back into this level. We're gonna have to take our first intentional death. So $10 to the charity right there. Woo. And what that did was that gave me 5 dragon coins, and that's going to despawn them and then open up this little item right here, which is going to pop out a key, and then we're going to go on to the, I mean, I guess this isn't the special world yet, but there's special levels. So, coming up next, this level is the Forced Betrayal. You'll see why it's called that here in just a second. Penga shares my same thought about Yoshis.
Bye.
If you really look, when they go in the lava, they actually scream for help too. So it's really sad. I know. Watch him. Watch him. See? I know.
Don't feel bad for Yoshi.
Am I the only one that feels bad for Yoshi?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
One more. Oh. There's a hidden block underneath this. What do you call those? Question boxes. So we avoided that hidden block. All right. Now this next section, this is really difficult because you got to deal with Yoshi's bounce. Oh.
We've talked about it before, but when you deal with these sort of Kaizo games, a lot of times what you don't see is actually all of the invisible blocks that he's avoiding constantly throughout the run. So the levels might look straightforward, but that's because he's played this so many times that he knows exactly where they are and exactly what angles to take and inputs to do in order to avoid them. But if you were to play this yourself, you're done.
Yeah, I think the first time I played this, it was like, I don't know, like 4,500 deaths between everything. And, this isn't good. Okay, I can save it. Okay.
yeah, and Penga put a death counter, so you know how many times you died.
Yeah, which is like really degrading after a while. Especially when you're seeing like Dodecahedron, who was supposed to be on the couch but got deathly ill. Like when you see his death counter and compare it to your own on first play, you're like, ugh.
All right, come on.
No! I let go. I should have made you put a checkpoint there for this marathon.
Part of what he's having to account for in this stage is when Yoshi is just sitting on the ground by himself, he kind of bounces up and down, and that little bounce, while it's very small, can play a big role in where he is when he's falling.
Another thing he has to deal with is SMW's really bad hitboxes. So the pipe hitbox is actually not as big as it looks. You have a pretty small window. Like, you have to be right in the middle of that pipe. Even if you think you're going to enter that pipe, you're most likely not going to.
You guys picked the wrong base game.
Yeah, you know, SMB3 Kaizo is a lot easier. Oh, okay. Well, here, I'll show you the block. Yeah, I can't get it.
4.
Yeah, this level I get stuck on every once in a while, so this is not going to be the only one. There's the whole Star World is like really silly, and then there's a lava dolphin level at the end too that all could cause me a lot of problems. So that little like timer that says estimate, just completely ignore that.
Who is trying to single-handedly bring us to 2 million?
Yeah, you know, I figured if the marathon keeps going, eventually we'll make the money. So. Oh, this is not. This keeps going really awkward for me.
All right, this is the one. Come on.
All right. I know I was like really cutting that close. I was like trying to save just a little bit of time. Okay. There you go. Okay, wait. Are we saving him or are we killing him? Are we saving him or are we killing him? Saving.
You are killing the Yoshi.
Yes!
Kill him.
Look
Come
at these
on.
beautiful baby Yoshis, and bye-bye.
heartless people out there.
Doing the Lord's work.
Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices.
Bye, Yabi. You guys are sick out there. Encouraging that. All right, 4 deaths through this is that's not that bad. This is a Switch Palace. This is actually what actually opens up Star World for us. You gotta escort this mushroom throughout this level, and it's rather difficult to do. But hopefully we'll just not screw it up. All right, this part.
This trick right here.
Nice.
Oh. That's so difficult.
Yeah, we might see it again, so don't get excited. All right, so it's not over. It's not over
yet.
Yeah, this end jump's the hardest jump in this level. So, oh, I don't know if I got it.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, that's bad timing.
We'll get there $10 at a time.
Yep. I like how I just volunteered Carl's money too. Oh. Okay. This is okay. Everything's fine. No, it's cool. All right, one more try. Let's
Round
get it.
2, round 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so that last trick right there, it's a frame perfect trick it's pure swag. That has no actual point, but it's actually really hard to do in that setup. So that was cool. Swag. So right here, we're actually gonna head back to the Dram's, what is this?
Dram's mom's house.
Dram's mom's house.
Question mark.
Yes. We're also gonna read a quick block right here because it warms my heart. So.
A special shout out to Dodempoo, 2 godly people, friends I knew. My butthole reeks of their success. Good luck to them, I must confess.
Yes, and that's kind of like a throwback to me and Dode's world record battle for Dram 1. So, oh, I missed. That's cool. Now get ready for it.
It's crazy that Nintendo would write that message block.
Orb.
Hey, Pooh, I got a real quick announcement here.
I
if
hope
that's all right.
I can get it. Yes, absolutely.
We have surpassed our Summer Games Done Quick 2017 milestone total. Thanks, Pooh. Back to you.
Thank you, Sky. The next level, the chase. So all 4 of these Star World levels just really, really hard. And this one's all about keeping your P speed. So, I don't know, enjoy.
They all don't have midways either, so
Yeah.
if you die, you're going all the way back to the beginning.
You also have to keep the bullet bills on screen because if you go too far off, they'll just disappear.
Yeah, so you can't go too fast. It's so hard. Now, right here coming up is the hardest part. You got to really work with these charging chucks. Nope. Okay, wait. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
you got it, you got it.
Oh my gosh.
It's not over yet.
Get it, get it, get it!
Oh! First try.
There you go.
There we go.
Easy every time.
Dude, that level's so ridiculous.
That's a very, very difficult level.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Very cool
gosh.
to pull off first try.
Yeah, this coming up, this next level is, I didn't know how to use the cape when I first started playing this. I don't play regular Mario World. So this is the one level I didn't play blind, actually. I had to ask Panga how to get out of this pipe right there.
Cheater.
I couldn't get out of it, which is really funny. So I'm actually really bad at cape tech and cape movement in this game. So if anything's gonna go wrong, maybe it's this cape stuff.
Yeah, the cape in Super Mario World,
see.
the tech
Six.
surrounding the cape in Super Mario World is actually pretty nuanced. I think a lot of people don't understand how much there is to understanding the cape. Besides just oscillating speeds and things like that, maintaining your cape flag through pipes, and also being able to control your speed by slowing down, something that you don't really see in a lot of speedruns. So a lot of runners and casual players don't realize that you can, but you can actually slow yourself down in midair, which is crucial to being able to complete some of these stages.
We're just gonna go super slow right here.
Yeah, one thing I actually had to modify compared to the original Super Mario World is when you spin your cape, you don't always turn around immediately.
Yeah, you got a 50-50 chance of which direction you're facing.
Yeah, so I want to give another shout out to Kaiserman who helped code a workaround so that every time you spun the cape, you actually turned around.
Okay, right here, that might come in handy too, because this is, okay, no.
We'll see you later.
Yeah,
we'll come back next GDQ.
We'll come back. We'll come back. This part took me so long to be able to get. Nope. Okay.
Nice.
No,
Oh, that was interesting. I've never seen that before.
All right.
All right, there we go. This is the speed I want. Okay, we're just gonna hang out for a while, which is gonna make it really embarrassing when I actually miss it.
Now this is speed running.
There you go. Speed running.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, the second half of this level is. Yeah. Okay, the second half of this level is so cool. So just like enjoy. Oh,
7.
I missed the turtle. Oh man, this is fun.
Hey, Pooh.
Hey, what?
I got someone who wants to say hi to you.
Okay.
So I have a $1,000 donation from who else but Carl Sagan 42.
Hey!
He has written us a novel, and I'm going to do my best to do a storyteller impression of this, so here goes. 'Twas the last night of GDQ, and all through the chat, not a single pleb was spamming. Fancy that. The yavis were placed in each pit with care. And
Oh, yes!
Said a new PB would soon be there.
Oh! Panga, why?
Why is that there?
I want to say I'm sorry, but I'm not.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think Carl minds. It's okay.
Go ahead, keep going.
The staff and the runners were still not in bed while visions of 2 million danced in their head. Seriously, though, it was absolutely insane how fast we met the donation goal for Dram 2. Let's crush last year's GDQ's total, too. It's been an amazing week full of so many hilarious, jaw-dropping, and touching moments. Well, speaking of which. It's clear the runners, volunteers, and staff all pour their hearts and souls into these events. You all make me proud to be part of this community. Kill the yavis like Pooh is killing this run. Thank you, Carl. That was lovely.
I really can't believe you guys let me do this with these. Oh, I hit another one. Gosh.
It's really starting to feel like Panga doesn't want people to finish his game.
Never.
Yeah.
You're
well,
stuck in here forever.
Yeah, it's not going well so far.
On the bright side, you hit every block in this room.
I was about to say, at least we've gotten to show them all off so far, you know? Remember when we were deathless through the first 2 levels? That was cool. There.
Okay.
All right, all right. Oh,
Wow.
that was close.
That was sketchy.
All right, all right. Could be worse.
For what it's worth, that right there would be terrifying to any SMW runner. Panga is evil.
Yeah, this next level is really, really cool because it uses the statues, which I don't think a lot, I don't know, like you just don't see them used too often. So they can actually clip you through the floor if they land on you, and you'll see that later. They're also on a global timer, so this is like really, this next section is really dependent on me doing everything in a certain pace.
Oh, that was close.
So right there, 366 is the optimal throw that thing at game time. We have to hit that. Come here. Okay. Oh, look at Yoshi. I wonder what's going to happen to him.
That's what you get.
That's what yeah, that Yoshi knew. He was like, I'm not going to help you out then.
Instant karma.
Yeah.
Got some more love for you real quick here, Pooh. We have a $3,000 donation from Crash to Bandicoot. And they say, I'm donating this money on behalf of 3 very important people in my life. Barry, who lost his fight with cancer, Susie, who won it, and Rick, who is fighting it right now. Here's to one day never losing another person to this disease. Wanted to donate during AGDQ and couldn't think of a better time than when my favorite runner, grandPOObear, was on.
Hey, that's me. All right. All right.
See ya.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's cool. Woo! Okay. All right. The next level is just like I maybe get it 1 out of 10 times. So just get snug, I guess. Like this next level is so hard. It also really hurts your hand going through it. It took me 6.5 hours the first time. You, Eldad, how long did it take you?
Yeah, about the same, 6.5.
Yeah, so.
And I had to take breaks like every 10 minutes because it hurt my hand so bad.
Suffering for his art.
Oh. Yeah, so this level, if like in Mario Maker, works really well, but in Mario World, it's just not set up for that. So
I'm sorry.
it's all right. It's awesome. Oh, I'm dead.
I think you're good.
Oh, it's all right. Oh yeah, we're gonna die a few times on this level.
Boy, I think you're going to be hurting the wallet of some people here. We got $10 from Tossed Fish, who says, I will donate per death and per yum. 20 extra bucks if Pooh gets Blue P-Switch Palace yum. Marbles, marbles, marbles.
Oh, there is no Blue P-Switch Palace. There's a green P-Switch Palace, so adjust your TV, bro. All right, juggle right here. Oh, I missed. This level's hard.
At least you're getting a lot of extra lives.
Yeah, gaining those extra lives. Oh, up button.
What were you thinking when you made this level?
Yeah, seriously.
A lot of bad things went in my mind during this level.
It's a bad time in your life, huh?
It's okay. It's making up for it now.
There's just
There
stuff
you go.
falling everywhere.
Speaking of falling,
Later, Yoshi.
bye.
Boom! Ah, there we go.
Oh, I'm so glad my thumb was getting tired.
This is the reminder not to save.
Yeah.
Don't save.
If that doesn't get PogChamps, I don't know what's gonna get PogChamps in
Put some
that
pog
chat,
champs
so.
in the chat, please.
Yeah, yeah. So coming up right here, so the reward for beating Star World is that you get this green Switch Palace. You can either take a Yoshi or you can take a Cape. Cape's pretty broken, so that's what we're gonna take.
Yum!
No.
Yeah. Right here, we're also not gonna save because there's a chance if I screw up the next level, we're gonna come right back here and get that cape again. So we have to remember to not save. It's super important. Don't spam A.
He did it! Yeah!
I'm not gonna lie, at home, that's like the hardest part of the run when I'm doing no resets. It's just like remembering not to save right there. So the next level is like a sweet auto scroller. It's like super well made. You ride moles, and we're gonna just not do that. We're gonna fly over the first half.
Yeah, Pangy gave you a reward.
Yeah.
He let you choose Yoshi or Cape.
Yeah.
And Cape's just more broken.
Oh, I missed that. That's okay. I actually needed to be a little bit quiet here for this because I'm really bad at Cape. Nope.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, this is fine. No, 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 no. Oh, I think I'm too low. You know what? All right, we're doing it. So it's a save and quit if it's Zelda, you know, same thing. You just watch randomizer. Yeah. You guys know what it is. That counts as a death too, so 17. I still need your count.
17.
Yeah. Yeah.
We get another chance for a yump,
We
though.
could go for the 3-yumper.
Yeah, the 3 yump. The triple yump. Oh!
Oh! This guy's a legend.
I've never seen a Dram World 2 with 3 yumps in it.
Me neither. And I made the game.
Pretty much every other Kaizo creator has had the common sense to not put a cape in their hack, and this is pretty much the reason why.
Yeah.
Yeah, Penga just like threw caution to the wind. He's like,
Yeah, well,
Whatever.
I really
Anything goes.
Yeah, I really thought this was a really cool thing for him to do. It's like he basically was like, okay, you played the worst I got. You know, now you can do whatever you want. He also unlocked screen scrolling. So screen scrolling is a thing in Mario World. You saw it a little bit in the No Cape No Star World race. It's not unlocked until you beat the Green Switch Palace. So, yeah, all right. Same thing. I'm gonna try and fly over it. Here we go. Oh, Nikes. I might have screwed up. Oh, that's okay. That midway doesn't matter because I'm still going to reset if I screw up, so. So we're not supposed to have cape anywhere in here. You're supposed to ride those 2 moles.
yeah, it's like an auto-scroller. You stay between the 2 moles, but we just kill him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did you just use glitches?
That's not going to be the last one. Shout out to LinkDead, too, for this strat. This was just a genius strat that me being a cape noob would never come up with. Oh,
I like this right here.
No, that was literally the
There
strat.
we go. Beautiful.
Woo!
And he keeps his cape, too.
So now we get to keep the cape into the next level. We're still not gonna save actually, because we'll see.
Got a little bit of love for those yumps real quick, Pooh. A $100 donation from Dode who says $50 per yump, enjoying the run, keep killing it, Pooh and Couch.
All right, little glitch right here. We're just gonna go ahead and skip the rest of this level.
Nice ROM hack, Penga.
Yeah, that was frame perfect too.
Totally intended.
But also, it was frame perfect with unlimited buffer, so, you know. It's not really frame perfect. It's like super easy. So basically, if you get knocked off a rope, the game thinks that everything's a rope. And here we are. I don't really want to talk about this level, though, particularly because this level is called Bridge of Poly. It's because I do a YouTube series over this game called Poly Bridge. And Penga, if you want to read the speaker box that you
with
put in
pleasure.
here for it.
A bridge made by Mr. grandPOObear. It falls apart without a care. These were added to cross the gaps that Pooh won't fix as they collapse.
Yes. So it's a bridge building game, and I'm known for putting safety gaps into my bridges. And you might say, well, like, a gap in a bridge isn't safe. Well, it's cheap, so. You know, as long as they get over. This is really funny because I don't play this level ever because I'm really only focused on 100%. I actually made Penga practice this level in case I screwed anything up. So I was just gonna have him do it instead. But yeah, this last part right here is probably like one of the coolest parts in any, like game like this, any Kaizo game. And so sorry you don't get to see it, but you can check YouTube for my, my video of it. So cool.
So we're getting a nice.
Yeah, you
sped.
get the butt. You get the butt.
How upset did that make you, Author Blues, that he was glitching over the level?
I was hoping to see a speed run today.
Well, you're commenting a Kaizo game, man. This is the best you can get. Yeah, so I wanted to talk about, though, a little bit about that belt back there. So it's basically anybody that has all 4 Dram World records at any given time, I'm going to send them that belt. So if you are out there and you're thinking, oh, I can do this, first of all, good luck. Secondly, just bring it is what I'm saying. I will send you that belt if you do it. So if you want a $10 belt, like, get ready to put in. Ready to put in hundreds and hundreds of hours. Right here, I actually use screen scrolling to respawn this Eerie and bring it back, and I'm gonna try and use it to take this Yoshi with me. Sorry, the Yabi. Oh.
Nice.
All right. So you're gonna notice me and him are gonna have a lot of things in common right here. Neither one of us have any legs. And that's just like Yoshis are not supposed to be with King Boos. And if we can actually, this is not good. Okay, I just got way out of rhythm, so this is gonna be bad.
Okay.
Okay. This is fine.
Oh, darn.
Yeah. Okay, what really stinks about that is we were gonna use the Yoshi to skip the next level, but now we can't, so now we have to play it.
That's no fun.
Yeah, and that's no fun, so whatever. At least you guys got to see the Yoshi be all. You know what? I don't need you all correcting me out there. Who's running this game, okay? You just get a little peek of Mario there at the end. Okay, this next level is the water level. It's one of my least favorite in the game, and it's also really hard, and this first part of it's super difficult, so we might get some cash right here. Yep. Yeah. Yes. Oh, okay. You can read some donations since it's water level.
All right, sounds good. A little bit more love from the couch here. $50 from Tina Hacks 92. I just want to tell you, good luck. We are all counting on you. Seriously though, thank you for everything you do for the community. We need more people like you. This goes to Pooh's choice.
Name Yoshi or name the horse Yabi, right? That's my choice.
Sounds about right. Sounds about the crowd favorite as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Just walk right underneath that.
$200 donation from Anonymous for the people.
For the people. I take great pride in being the people's champ here, so. Hitbox, I'm just gonna go ahead and call that out right now.
S&W is a good
Yeah.
game.
There's a hidden block right here. I'll show you guys instead. We'll get some more money for charity. I'll show you guys instead of just talking about it. Yeah, that's a very bad hidden block. And then right here, all these pipes you see actually lead you back to the title screen, which is just a death screen. So, yeah, show that off. Yeah. I thought that was like, it was really fun, like just accidentally going into random pipes and then just being led to death.
Oh yeah, it was great to watch.
Yeah, trust me, that was one of the most fun parts about this game.
Speaking of for the people, another member of Poomation, it seems, $25 from Moggling236. My wife and I love watching grandPOObear, and we have to donate during his run.
Did you know that all couples that watch me stay together? That's a scientific fact. You know what? If you're a couple out there in the audience, could I get some like loud noises of some sort? Oh, okay. we got some lovers out there. Speaking of couples, actually, Oth and Sky, it's really nice having you two on mic with me here. So.
Aw, thanks, Pooh.
I tried to get Oth to propose, but he said no during the run. This last part's dumb. Oh, I'm dead. Oh!
Psych.
Words taken back.
Oh, I'd say we're getting kind of lucky here, actually. This is not going too bad.
I would say that stage is about the friends we made along the way, Pooh.
Okay, this is Dram's crib. We were just in Dram's bathtub. We're in Dram's crib. We're basically working our way up to Dram's bedroom. The goal is not to save the princess. The goal is to get inside Dram's bedroom and give him the boom. 21. Yeah. That was just a really bad jump. That was just sloppy. I got no excuse for that one. That's like not hard. Yeah. I love the castle music. I mean, do you want to talk about the 5 rooms in Kaizo games? Panga?
Yeah, sure. So in the original Kaizo series, in which this game was based off of, they have a castle which always consists of 5 rooms. So I decided to make my own version of that, except add 2 more rooms because I just wanted to.
Yeah, and because I'm doing 100% and I'm a true man, I actually get to skip the last 2 rooms.
Yeah, I was actually nice with that. So right
Yeah.
here, you get to skip 2 more rooms.
Yeah, so I would go in that door and have to play 2 rooms if you're playing any percent, but instead we get to skip. This Wendy pattern is going to be random at first. There's only 2 random ones at first that I can actually get. We're going to try it anyway, but normally you take an intentional death here. But we're going to try it because if we get it, it'll be swag. Oh, that's a good one. This might actually work. Nope, never mind. Okay, I was just hoping it would be there. Yeah. Actually, that one would have worked now that I look at it. That one, if I would have hit it, it would
It could have potentially.
Yeah, it would have worked. I was just kind of aiming for him to be there left. So yeah. So now this time I know exactly where Wendy will be. And so if I die here, this is just my own fault.
Yeah, the reason why Pooh has to wait for Wendy to be on the far left is because on the last hit, the dolphins disappear. So that cloud platform on the left is where he needs to end up.
Well, we passed world records, so not getting that today. Oh, you guys put 110 for my estimate. Oh, that's so nice of you. Thanks, guys. That was really nice.
Having entered the crib, Dram was not inside. Where could he go? Where could Dram hide? Nonetheless, you see dreamy Dram's face. Maybe the bedroom? That could be the place.
Oh, that could be the place. Ooh. Yeah, coming up next is it's probably my favorite level in this hack, and it's an auto scroller. And it's really weird for your speedrunner to say it, but it's just I don't know. It's just a very visually appeasing, and you have to react to frame variance, which one of these guys back here is going to be able to explain that way better than I can in this second half of the level. And so it's never the same anytime you play it, and I really enjoy that.
Yeah, what he means by frame variance is the way Super Mario World works is it checks for sprite interaction every other frame. So because it checks for sprite interaction every other frame, the second half of the level can be problematic at times based if you get a bad frame rule or good frame rule, which you can't really control. It's out of your control.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna, the second half is kind of like, just, you kind of wing it the whole time and kind of have to react, which is really fun for me. I don't know, I really enjoy it, but other people really, really dislike that.
And you are truly a masochistic person, Pooh.
Yeah, I don't know, it's just weird. All right, so Yoshi's gonna be big. Bet you can guess what he's gonna end up. Bye, Yoshi. Yeah, you might want to clip that and rewatch everything that actually just happened right there if you're at home, because there's a lot just happened on screen. Yeah, a lot just happened, so feel free to clip that and rewatch it, and then give me Pog Champs.
It's my least favorite part.
Yeah, this is my favorite part, and everyone else's least favorite. Oh. This is really fun, guys. 23's that's actually a pretty good chunk of deaths so far, because I'm definitely gonna die in the red Yoshi, or sorry, the lava dolphin. Oh, I'm dead. Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. If you go. Yeah. That's why it's my favorite level. It looks so cool. If you go in that first pipe too, you go back to that little like Yoshi or what dolphin death room that they put up. So, yeah, that's a cool one. This is kind of also based off the original Kaizo series. Ultra Star levels, they're generally just really awesome, and they all kind of have like the same, what do I want to say, theme, but they're all different and super cool. I don't know. Anything else you guys want to add?
It's hard to commentate over this because we're just in awe.
I'm sitting next to Pango right now.
I did put less coin blocks in this level for the record.
Yeah, in Dram 1, the Ultra Star in Dram 1 had like, I don't know.
Too many.
Yeah, a lot of hidden blocks. And this one has some, but not nearly as many. But I think it's significantly harder though. At least in the any percent. We're actually gonna skip the hardest part of it with screen scroll, thankfully. Yeah. All right, this part's difficult. All right, we're gonna screen scroll right here. Let this turtle hit that. Oh, okay, we're good. Whee!
Nice.
Nice. First try.
First try.
I was holding my breath the whole time.
Okay, the next level, the first half's really cool. The second half is by far the worst piece of junk Panga has ever created in his life. It's so, I hate it.
I agree with you. This is probably the worst level I've ever made in my entire life.
Yeah, it's just really, really difficult and super random. And normally I'm like into the random, but this is a little bit too much for me even. Yeah. I got kind of caught in the lava and it just kind of didn't let me go right, so.
I bet you're really glad you only made it $10.
Well, yeah. Well, I had a 500 minimum, so we're busting that out. Yeah, we might see that again, so. All right, this we gotta wait for a cycle. And then this is a cool little ending right here to this first half of this. You just gotta have faith in the dolphin, you know? Okay, this second half's horrible, and you'll see why. It's all completely random. These dolphins that come at you are just, they do whatever they want. Oh no, oh no. Yeah. So hard.
Hey, Pooh, you got time for a bit of love?
Yeah, go crazy.
All right. We have a $150 donation from Bakashi who says, I look forward to this marathon every year, and it always entertains. This Dram World run is insane. $800 donation from Anonymous. Hi, y'all. Thank you so much for doing this event. My family has had a history of cancer, but thankfully with proper testing and care, they're all still with us. Looking forward to closing out the week with some great runs.
Yeah. So this is the good news is this is the last real like problem level. But I can get stuck in this area for a long time. So we might get comfy. We might hear some more donations. You know, chat might turn on me, but that's okay. I'm ready to go heal. So.
Sounds good, Pooh. We have a $15 donation from Juggernaut. Shoutouts to all the runners, casters, and everyone involved in GDQ. Great to see another goal met. P.S. Those poor Yoshis.
Oh, you guys don't correct him when he says it? Ooh, okay, this one I just pray that works out. Thankfully here we get to screen scroll and then despawn these guys. But it's really this last section here that you're really going to want to pay attention to. Oh, that's actually a pretty good dolphin. Oh, we'll go for it.
Nice.
No, we're not going to go for it. Yeah.
Retreat, retreat.
Retreat. So right here,
Cheese
this
shreds.
is so
Cheese shreds.
this is so bad. This last part is so just like super difficult. Oh, that's actually a good dolphin lineup. No! I should have just wrote it back. I should have wrote it back. I thought I could get it in.
So close, it's so far.
Yeah, so if you can imagine, like, when I'm going for world record runs, it does take a lot of skill, but it also just does take a lot of luck in the grand scheme of things. And a lot of reaction, and things just break your way to get like a low 35. I know Panga's in second place, and that's the entire leaderboard.
I made the hack, I don't count.
Yeah, and he made the hack, so yeah.
I'm banned.
He's not banned.
Would you say that this speed game is as optimized as Super Mario Brothers 1?
Not quite. I would say it's got a little bit of room. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna wuss out again.
My favorite part is Panga. This level used to be way harder.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's
then-
ridiculous.
And Panga waited till everyone beat it before he nerfed it.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
I forgot about that.
All right, we're just gonna scroll. Where are they?
On vacation.
Okay.
Oh, they're there.
You're the one, buddy. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now imagine spending 7 hours on that level, then dying to that right there, that dolphin that pops up. Yes. 1!
I can imagine.
Yeah, I also can imagine.
I'm sorry.
Everyone who played this game also imagines the same thing. You get so excited, you're like, I finally got in there, and so you just run, and then the dolphin just pops up and murders you. So.
Maybe the dolphins were inside us all along.
Yeah, so Panga gave you an extra cape right here, not thinking that you would be able to get it back at the end of this level.
Sometimes I'm nice.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a fail-safe if you kind of screw up in one part. Yeah, so hold on. Yeah, all right. Now, shout out to LinkDead if I get this. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, so this is gonna allow me to get that cape back, actually. Don't fall in there, okay. And then there's a really cool section to this next part's really cool, but we're gonna skip it. I can actually soft lock in here though, so we need to be a little bit careful.
It's a nice view.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff that happens in this level going on below us, but we're missing it, so. Oh, I missed P-Speed.
I thought you soft locked.
No, you can get out of that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
First try?
That was the first try level. Yep.
Nice.
So coming up next, I mean, we're to the end. This flew by, man. Time goes really fast when you're up here. I don't know if you guys know this. It's really, really fun playing with a crowd behind you. Big shout outs to the crowd. Thank you guys so much for being into this. Give yourselves a big round of applause. The credits, Panga's gonna read the credits, so I'm gonna kind of run off a few thank yous. First of all, I want to thank my wife who actually came to this GDQ for the first time. Yeah. As you can see, she also became the most popular person here at GDQ because she's fly. She's really dope. So we're gonna try and get a skip right. Oh, no. We missed it. That's okay. 13. Yeah, we get that skip. It saves 2 cycles. But I really want to give a shout out also to Panga. I've literally made a career off playing your creations, and so I just want to thank you for everything you do for everyone. I really want to give another shout out to Kaizo Man, who has helped with a lot of these creations. I want to give a special shout out to Barbos King, who's watching at home. And he's the guy who made grandPOObear, which is another game a lot like this. It's got more levels though and really cool music, so definitely check that one out. And I'm also pretty partial to that because it's named after me. And it's kind of crazy to have one of these named after you. Like Penga's got one, I got one, Dram's got two, and I don't know, it's just really cool. And I also really want to thank Kenny Omega for that 5-star match he put on against Chris Jericho at Wrestle Kingdom last week. Like, my God, man, that was amazing. So the Resi is going to be, this is the last boss. It's going to be random right away. So I usually die, but we'll try and get it. I'm trying to save some money. Yeah. And shout out to the Young Bucks as well. We're really all wrestlers except Roman Reigns. I really want to give you guys some shout outs. So, yeah. But yeah, the Young Bucks are dope. And I don't know. Life's cool right now. Everything's just really fun.
Aren't video games neat?
Video games are neat. I actually got retweeted by the Young Bucks right before this run, and I was just over there like fangirling hard. So, shout out to the Jackson brothers right there.
Today's a big day for Pooh.
It's kind of huge. This is like 6 months of work for me, just like all coming to a head right here. All right, time's coming up at Whistle.
Time. Pooh.
All right, hold on. Hold on, we get the credits. Wait, the credits are really good.
And now concludes another quest of Dreamy Dram. He's only the best. Many have tried to get in his bedroom. You came and conquered and gave him the boom. But now he's gone. The fantasy is dead. At the very least, you slept in his bed. Alas, don't be sad. There will always be more. Just sit back, relax, move on, and explore.
Yeah. Dedicated to Dram 55. I actually want to wait. We actually got to let these run out because they get even better here. I want to shout out to Umario and Truman. Umario and Truman, you should have done a lot better job playtesting because I don't know how you let some of this go through. Dedicated to Dram. I want to shout out again Dodecahedron. I also want to shout out Calco. Those are probably the only two people in the world who I know right now who can beat it. These records. So, you want to write out the special thanks?
Yeah, so special thanks to Memes for it. That's the biggest one right there. Honestly, I just want to give a...
Wait, here.
Oh, Kaiser Man, definitely, he helped a lot with the coding and debugging some other stuff. Shout out PlayerUnknown's Battleground, because when I'm distracted, I do that. But special thanks to Twitch Chat, but only if they spam PogChamp.
Only if you spam PogChamp do you get a shout out. Only if you spam PogChamp right now. And
follow me on Twitter.
Follow Penga on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter as well. All that stuff. Yeah, that's Super Dram World 2, guys. Thank you so much, GDQ, for letting me do this again.
Awesome job, Pooh.
What was the final death count, crowd? What was the final death count, crowd?
You had one job.
31. 31 was the final death count. That's not bad, actually. I'm pretty happy with that. That's a lot better than I thought. We're gonna have some really cool stuff with my homie Taskbot coming up right now. So, yeah, sit tight. We're gonna do. I haven't seen what's gonna happen, so I'm really excited to see it. So, yeah, sit tight and hang out. We'll be right back.
Let's hear it one more time for grandPOObear, the runner of the people. Thank you, Pooh. What a run. All right, so there's a couple things I want to cover here regarding remaining incentives. So first of all, by the end of TaskBot, the proper language needs to be chosen and donated for. Right now, English is in the lead with 14,626. Right behind English is German with 14,370. Again, potential for a snipe. Very awesome. Japanese is in third with $8,000. Also, the horse's name is still up for grabs. The top 5 names right now is Rochefort, Yavi, my dude, Iwata, and Wumi. And Rochefort in the lead with 34,000. Yavi is 15,000. So if we want to see that Yavi, we're really going to have to push the horse. So let's do this.
So we got
It's what Pooh would want.
Homing Quest, Master Mode, and then
We have a $5,000 donation from Brown Man.
Here's the thing.
Incentive.
If the incentive is met,
Who simply leaves a heart.
if that's
Thank you.
well past to them.
A $1,125 donation from Anonymous. Thank you as well. Anonymous says this game is stressful. Donation to Pooh's choice.
Look out for it. So horse within the first 23. Hit incentive.
Yeah, big incentive.
$50 donation from Dr. Dream. Hey Pooh, Dr. Dream here. Lop's husband, your cancer researcher friend. You were there at my first speedrun con and I love watching you dram it up. Thank you for the support. We're working as hard as we can. You and all of your fellow streamers are fantastic. $150 from Anonymous. Can't watch live, but I've been waiting on the people's run to make this year's donation. Good luck, Pooh. Runner's choice for incentive.
Should I ask him his preference?
$5 donation from Amy B. Hi, grandPOObear. My husband, baby, and I love you. And say hi to Lady Pooh for us. $150 donation from Costinha. I've missed a lot of the runs this GDQ due to my work schedule, but I had to stay up to see grandPOObear run Dram World for the people.
Horse is cutting off as soon as TaskBot finishes.
No. That's the language. Yes. Language is cutting up soon as TaskBot.
Horse happens within 20.
All right, we're going to take a quick ad break. We will be right back.
The best thing is just like, do you have a moment for quick donation? Exactly. Or if like
Welcome back to Awesome Games Done Quick 2018. Now for some more donations. We have a $310 donation from GB223 that says 31 deaths. $150 and 1 cent donation from MJJ288. AGDQ is awesome. Was going to wait till Zelda, but had to support 2 of my favorite streamers, Pooh and Panga. For the people and down with cancer. $750 donation from Foopoof. Sad that AGDQ is almost done this year. Thank you so much to all the runners and organizers. $250 donation from Stego. Kill the Oshis. It's time for Pooh's revenge. $500 donation from Dulciac. Last donation for the week and was glad to have my niece enjoy this Dram run. Here's to a great week of GDQ. $500 from Kyoljin. This donation is in memory of all the Yoshis who won't get to see the end of this amazing GDQ. Thank you for all the great runs, and I'm already looking forward to SGDQ. $500 from Reverend Gumby. Thanks to all the hosts and runners for a fantastic show all week. Let's save Yavi's babies. $500 from Anonymous. Thank you to everyone who makes these events possible. Keep up the great work. $150 from Anonymous. For my cousin's 2-year-old daughter, love watching Pooh every day. Gonna save the Yoshi so he can get a world record run. No pressure. $100 from Anonymous. My fiance is all the way on the other side of the country right now, taking care of her mom during her fight with lung cancer. Even though we're thousands of miles apart, we're enjoying together these awesome runs during AGDQ this week. $200 from Tuck9. I wanted to give a special thank you to all the staff at AGDQ, but especially the folks at World 9 Gaming who provide the consoles and other hardware for the event. Thank you everyone for your hard work, which benefits a great cause. Good luck to all the remaining runners, and let's kill cancer. We have a $2,000 donation from Anonymous. Anonymous states, GDQ is always a pleasure to watch. Thank you so much for an awesome week and for the incredible skill on display. Here is the donation we've been waiting for, $500 from grandPOObear. And Pooh states, thanks GDQ. 10 out of 10 will kill Yoshis again. $359 from Clucky, $10 per death plus $49.34 for $49.34.
Just make sure, yeah, as long as you find these for me.
$150 from Tuffy and Arg. Watching with my husband and unborn baby. Looking forward to watching with the kiddo at SGDQ. $120 from Anonymous. Hours of entertainment and a great cause. What's not to love? Here's to killing cancer and the baby Yoshis. $150 from Ponstradamus. I'm in the mood for some dinosaur stew. Let's kill those baby Yoshis. $150 from Anonymous. I've been watching GDQ the last 4 years and haven't donated until now. I've had family members battle cancer throughout my whole life, and I'm excited to be able to contribute in the battle against cancer. Donation goes to Announcer's Choice. $100 from Anonymous. Growing up, my grandmother introduced me to video games. She would regularly 100% Donkey Kong Country 1 through 3, Mega Man 10, and Link to the Past. She raised me and gave me more than I could ever ask for. Last January, she had lost her battle with cancer. I want to thank GDQ for everything you guys do. The players, staff, and though I can only watch during my breaks, I'm rooting for y'all. And with that, we're going to throw to interview. Take it away.
This is a problem.
All right, instead, let's go to TaskBot.
Poor Sumi and Darkman over there.
Yeah. Hello, hello. Am I on? I'm on. Hey, we're here. Yay. I am Dwango AC. I'm the ambassador from TaskVideos.org. On the couch, I have Tina Hacks, grandPOObear, Jakku, and Panga. I just call you Panga.
Yeah, just call me Panga.
Just Panga. You're just Panga.
Pangea.
Pangea. That sounds painful, like a disease or something. No.
Oh,
no.
ouch.
It's the original continent.
It's
okay. It's okay.
Okay, you're a continent. All right, that's fine. You can be a continent. That's fine. I have TaskBot here. If you haven't seen TaskBot before, go watch a few previous GDQs. Just do me a favor. What we're going to do here is show how TaskBot likes to play Super Dram World 2. So I'm going to turn the console off. You're going to see no signal.
One thing we should mention is you're doing this on the same save file I just played on.
That's correct. We haven't made any alterations. We're starting from the point that he left off, so here we go.
Yeah.
Now, this is a ROM hack, so we're using a flash cart, which is what you saw just there. And everything should just work. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Here we
Oh,
go.
I'm so excited for this. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, grandPOObear has not seen it.
If you had socks, they would be blown off.
Yes.
Oh, seems normal so far. Okay. Never mind.
Seems normal?
Never mind.
Is that your strat?
Oh. Oh.
Ooh, spicy.
Spicy.
That was just kind of mean. Oh.
Yeah, I thought you might like that.
Oh, okay. I really did like that. Oh. What is this?
Well, we need it. New glitch. We figured out if you got the cape twice, you could go higher. Also, if you hit the edge at exactly the right pixel and jump on exactly the right frame, you can do that wall jump.
This is really easy to do as a human, too.
Yeah, really easy. Simple. Gran could do it any day.
Oh, new strats. I have no idea. Oh, wow. Okay. I was like, where are you going with this? But
So that platform just turned into eggs.
this is really cool because you guys get to see this level actually a little bit, but not how it's supposed to be played.
Nor are you supposed to be able to do that.
Oh, visual glitch.
Yeah, I still don't know why that happens.
What is that sprayed?
There's one thing I need to make sure everyone knows. This was entirely made by Master June. He's the author of this play around, and he is a godlike master at this.
This is so cool.
50.
50!
50! We're not going to stop there. Now, by the way, this is going to give a little bit of a hint of what's about to come. We're only playing on controller 1. You can see we've got the visualization boards, and if they're in camera, you might be able to see these blinking whenever we press the right buttons. But we have 4 controllers here for reasons.
Oh,
you know.
where are you going?
Special reasons.
All right, where are we going? No one knows where we're going to go next.
I don't know where we're going.
Might be a good time for a donation.
Or are we going all the way back to Star World? Oh, no, we're not. Never mind.
Well, okay, it might have been a good time. Not the strat you would take.
No. As you can see, there is another Yoshi coin up there, Dragon coin up there, so if you want to go deathless, but it's slower.
So pay careful attention. Things are about to get really strange.
What? What?
Does anybody remember AGDQ 2014?
The old days.
Where does this even come from?
I don't know, but I think Mario needs some help.
Wait, we're in level 1.
I love your laugh.
This is so cool.
There was a pipe there the whole time, Pango?
Bonus room.
Bonus room. I don't know how well this is going to work out for Mario, though. No. Okay, now watch very carefully.
What? We just did the Odyssey.
We did. One word, Cappy.
Oh my God, that was so cool.
Can you read the credits?
Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to let someone else read the credit. You read them, Panka.
Wait a minute. This isn't the real Super Dram World 2 credits. And hello there. It's Master June here. Are you having a good time? Because I certainly am after finally finishing this. Right. We need actual credits. Thanks to Duango AC for doing all the presentations and having a working microphone.
Multiple working microphones.
Alari for keeping my brain sane.
He was the author. He was the emulator coder.
Oh my God.
GrandPOObear, speaking of which, are you a Moon Master?
You know what? I am not a Moon Master anymore. I was the original Moon Master, not a second-tier Moon Master.
Games Done Quick for hosting cool tasks. Pangea Penga for creating cool games. The audience, I guess. Thanks, guys. Check out taskvideos.org for more cool tasks. So I don't have anything anymore, so let's skip to the end.
So, this is what happens when you don't disable garbage collection. Princess Peach doesn't have much of a face anymore. So, a couple quick last things. Taskvideos.org is the best place to see tool-assisted speedrun videos. If you want to see more content with TaskBot himself, come on over to twitch.tv/DuangoAC. I do more console verifications like this on my channel. Please... Oh, what? Are we losing the lights again?
TaskBot controlling the lights.
It's better than the microphone.
Exactly.
Oh, these credits look great.
It only gets better. I'd like to thank everyone for all of the task content that we were able to do this year. There's a ton of different people that have been involved in the 5 different appearances we had at Games Done Quick, 3 at the interview desk, Super Monkey Ball yesterday, and this today. Huge team behind this effort. I would not be able to do it without you all. Thank you so much. And with that, this is concluded. Have fun with Breath of the Wild.
That was so cool.